Hey guys, I'm back for the day. So I had a much more in-depth video than what you're going to get today. Some files got corrupted, and I can't figure out why they did, and they're not downloading. So there's some stuff missing here, but I'm doing a Rheem compressor changeout today, and hopefully I got enough high quality footage here for the video to make sense. But if it doesn't, I apologize. But just follow along. Let's see if it works out. Enjoy the video. Oh, hey guys, I just remembered what I forgot. So on my way out of that job, I had a nice speech about how the large company in town really tried to screw this customer over on this compressor changeout. So I'm missing that. I'm missing my intro, driving out. I don't know, the files were corrupted. Anything over like 4 minutes got corrupted today. I don't know why. It has something to do with Dropbox or whatnot. Sorry about the shaking camera. And then also kind of missed the whole brazing part of things. I had it all set up. I was brazing stuff. So that's all missing. So hopefully the video still makes sense. All right, here comes the video. All right, guys, we are here. So I got my gauges hooked up. Got my recovery stuff here. I'm going to get my fan disconnected from the electrical compartment and get my lid pulled off of there, and see how tough this one's to do. I've done a few of them, so I know what I'm facing. They're not too bad. All right, guys, I got the top off. I'm just going to leave the fan like that. I don't want to. There's a bunch of wire ties and shit I don't want to deal with. Look at my plug. She got hot. Hope I don't have any problems with that. We'll know when we plug the new one in. Take a look. I'll have to see that when I watch the video. I can't see that. Hopefully I don't have any problems with that plug. I'll have to order up a harness for this, possibly. And we'll see how it goes. Let's start the recovery process. Alright guys, got the pump going. Laying her out. This thing holds about a little over 5 pounds, so let's see if they factory charged it properly. Gauge is going down. Let's go unpack that other compressor and make sure that it is the exact fit for this. Looking good. Got about 3 pounds, 6 ounces. All I got to do is wrap these pressure switches. So I got my wet rags there. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one. It's so close. Try to cover these wires up. I don't have to take any of these clamps loose. I don't want to. And I'll wrap this guy and unbraze them here. Typically, what I like to do is cut them and swedge them and re-braze them, because I hate unsweating them. Sometimes you get a flame coming up, but I didn't bring any copper with me, so we'll unsweat these, try to get it off, and do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Trying to do it with one hand here. Let's do this. Ah, never mind. Okay, guys, I got all 4 bolts loosened up with my old extension and my half-inch socket here. So we'll be ready to go. Once I get my all the refrigerant out of this, we'll be able to embrace that and keep moving forward. And I strongly recommend you get some of these magnetic bowls, guys. So I got all my screws and my bolts to the compressor in there, so nothing gets lost. The days of setting stuff on top of a disconnect are over. They should be anyway. These are cheap. We got like a set of 3 different sizes for like 15 bucks. Well worth it. Alright, let's check this out. So the rating plate says that this thing holds 89 ounces. So that's 5 pounds. 5 pounds 9 ounces. And we are at We are at 4 pounds 15, so we're getting close. And if you look at our gauges, we're down to 15 and 8 respectively. So we'll be there soon. We'll embrace this guy. I just want to clarify too, guys, you know, you see how close this is to the wall here? When I installed this, he didn't have this built. He built this after I left, and that probably isn't helping the compressor situation any, but that's not why it failed. It's because he had a plug filter and it ran this thing hot. You know, I measured it, it's about 7 inches, so you know, it's not enough to kill it. And then over here we have a good 16 inches, so, and then of course free on the other two sides. So no, this ain't the issue. I mean, it doesn't help. It does, you know, it probably runs a little higher head than it should, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to have him move his shed. We're definitely not going to move this. So we'll keep moving on. We'll get this new compressor in, and he should be fine. He knows he's got to change that filter every 3 months now. So, all right, guys, I got my gauges clear, all my recovery stuff clear. New compressor there. I got this pulled that way as far as I can with some tension on it, so when I you know, soften these brace joints up, I should be able to take my channel locks and pull it loose. Let's get started on it. So for the suction side, I'm going to go ahead and just cut it, and then they'll just swage that. I'll unbrace that once I get the compressor out of here. I don't want to fight anything today. That's why it's nice to have an extra set of hands, somebody to put some pressure on the compressor while you got pressure on the pipe itself. I know it can be done. I've done a million of them. I just don't feel like messing with it today. Alright guys, what I'm going to do on the suction side, I'm just going to cut it as close as I can right there with my little close cutters. And I have enough meat here. I won't be taking enough off. I'll be able to just slide that on, so no swedging or anything. So that's what we're going to do. And obviously this one I can just push right on. So let's do it. Just so you guys don't think I'm not flowing at nitro, I got a little bit bleeding through as I go. So just want to show that to you. I know everybody's big on that, so just want to make sure that you guys know that I'm doing it. Looks good to me. I don't think I need to take that out, although that is a mushroom fitting that goes in there. Shoot. Otherwise I'm going to be doing the hack crimping thing, which I don't want to do. So let's unsweat that off of there, and I'll just, since this is mushroomed a little bit, I'll just swage that side of it and go over the top of my old. That'll work out fine. And hoping my plug doesn't have an issue. You know, the plug inside the unit. Let's keep moving on. All right, guys, I got that one pushed back in. New compressor. Got that one swaged and pushed on there. I'm going to get the bolts in here, so the guy's stable. So we'll get the bolts in there, and then we'll brace her on. Alright, let's get that pushed back on there. We'll get that top side brace. I got the hard one done. Alright, got her braced on. Let's cross our fingers, pump some old nitro in there, and yeah, start evac. Alright guys, I got about 350 psi in her. Let's let her go for a little bit. Got my plug on. Sprayed these down, they're good to go. I know we don't have any leaks, only two joints I opened, so we'll get the fan put back on there and do some housekeeping, and then get that vacuum pump going. It's a beautiful thing. Got my pump going, just pulling down. thicker a little bit. It's just a short run, so it shouldn't take too long. I'll go ahead and put my lid back on this, take a little coffee break, and see where we're at. Alright guys, vacuum held at 475 for a good 10 minutes. I'm happy with that. Weighing in the charge, it's sucking in quick. I'm going to go up to 5 pounds 9 ounces, call her good. It's about a 15-foot line set. That's what was in it when I installed it, and that's what we'll have in it when we leave. Okay guys, 5 pounds 9 ounces. Now for you guys learning, so that's how much is you know, from this point into my gauges into the unit. So now what we want to do, put this out a little bit. Now what we want to do is shut flip our canister over, shut the valve off, then we'll open our gauge back up, and that'll drain any refrigerant that's in my gauges out and get it into the unit, so we got our full 5 pounds 9 ounces. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll get this cover put back on. I'll get the low voltage connected back. I don't like working on these when it's still got the power from the indoor unit on there, so that's disconnected. We'll get that all buttoned up, and we'll go flip the thermostat back onto regular heat and see what we got. Alright guys, it's kind of hovering around 3 degrees subcooling. We got about 13 degrees superheat. It's a cool day. It's cool in the house. I know we got a 15-foot line set. That's what this factory charge is good for. So we're gonna let it go. I'm sure if I let it run another half hour or so, I bet you that would pop up closer to where we want it, 8 to 10, somewhere in there. So I'm gonna call her good. She was working before that compressor went kaput. So yeah, let's button this up and get on out of here. I also want to mention something too, guys. When I came here initially on the service call portion, they had called another company out. I guess they didn't like their price. I hate being shopped around on jobs that I've installed, but hey, that's the way people are. But this true suction port cap was missing, so shame on that company for leaving that off. So I put a cap on it. I'm gonna go ahead and cap these and cinch them down, and that way we can ensure we don't have any leaks through there. But who knows, we could have had a small leak through him, but it had all its refrigerant. But always put your caps on, guys. Just want to I can't stress that enough. So yeah, see you guys on the next one. See you when I get on the road.